Collaboration and competition. Are we really this schizophrenic? Welcome to another Systems Wikis musings. And oftentimes things don't quite turn out the way you intend them to do. And if you're approaching things from a perspective of trial and learning, when things don't turn out the way you expect them to, it's probably an opportunity for learning if you look at it appropriately and try to figure out what it is that's going on. So I have been thinking about collaboration and competition for some time, and if people continue to claim that collaboration is so much better than competition in terms of actually creating performant teams and organizations so we are in a better position to compete, it just messes my mind, I think. So the question is, I wanted to sort of investigate collaboration and competition a little bit more deeply. So I started writing this musing, which you are probably looking at to get to this video, since none of the videos are public anymore. And in the process, I wanted to go ahead and develop a model, though, as I have indicated previously, when I'm investigating a new topic, sometimes creating a model works and sometimes it doesn't. So in this instance, it wasn't working. So I, in fact, decided that I would read a few articles about competition and collaboration. And as I was reading them, I would look for relationships in the articles, and I would populate the spreadsheet as I was reading. So it's, abundance. The relationship between abundance and cooperation is that it adds to or moves in the same direction. And these are the same relationships that I use when I develop relationship models in Kumu. So once I get all of these articles read and I got 50 some relationships developed, the next thing that I have to do is I have to export this. So I'll download this as a CSV file, and then I will go find that file, which is here, and I will simply change the name of it to make it easier. I'll rename it. I'll just call it RCNC. And then what I will do is I will open the Kumu project, and I will just drag that in there and drop it, and it will go ahead and create See, more trial and learning. The thing is, when you do this, you have to go ahead and cut out the first couple of rows in the CSV file because Kumu doesn't understand them. So I'll save it. And now when I drag it in there, it says, nice work, no errors, and I save it, and it actually creates me the relationship model, which is all well and good, though what I'm really interested in is where the loops are in this model. And I have written a couple of prior musings about doing reverse modeling in Kumu and identifying loops. So what I end up doing is I take this file and drop it in this folder here, because that folder is where my Python program looks, and I can go ahead and run this Python program that I wrote and run this, stop and rerun. It says, what's the name? It's RCNC, and it tells me that there's only one loop in all of this stuff that got created from collaboration to competition back to collaboration. And that's the part that was unexpected, because I expected there to be a whole bunch of loops that would have been created from reading the articles and identifying the relationships as I read the articles. And so I pondered as to why it is that there aren't more loops to find. And then it dawned on me that articles have a tendency to be relatively one-dimensional. So it's a lot of relationships between stuff in competition or stuff in collaboration, though the articles don't go any deeper than that, which is sort of interesting to learn that, but also rather disturbing, because it says, why the hell am I reading all these articles? Because they're not going to tell me what I need to know. I guess I can read the articles and begin to get pieces to the puzzle, though once I've got the pieces to the puzzle, I'm going to have to go through and do what I continually do, which is to say, okay, and what does this influence and what influences this, and continue to do that for the pieces that I choose to keep. So this particular musing doesn't actually get you any place in particular. It just provides a bit more of my trial and learning in terms of, well, sometimes things just don't turn out the way you expect them to, and it's not always a bad thing. So we'll see where this takes us in the future. Thanks for listening. Bye.